All right. Okay. Monday night. Thanks for joining us tonight. Another hybrid class brought to you by the Fit for Life, Coach of Fit for Life team here in sunny Blaney. It's going to snow shortly, I reckon. So we're going to start with the body weight warm-up, mainly based around mobility, so getting us moving, okay? So we're all at different stages of our day, I would imagine. We've all been doing different things, so we could all do with a little more. So especially knees, hips and stuff like that, shoulders, back, twists and things like that. Then we're going to move into a bodyweight Tabata, and then we're going to flow into that with some sticks and bands, or bodyweight bands and bodyweight stick, and then some other stuff as well as we go along. So starting with body weights. Alrighty, so we're just going to go like as we feel. No timing on this, okay? We're just going to do it and just warm up as we go. No constraints too much on this. So we're going to start with the balance. So our star balance. So under our feet here, we've got this foamy floor. It's not really firm, so our bare feet give us a little bit more feedback in this. So up on our right leg and out to the side in our star balance. So we're just working on our hinge, lateral hinge in this. So the more we bring the leg up, the more we're going to want to tip. Warming up the leg, standing leg, and warming up the outside of this thigh, squeezing that leg up. Just trying to stay nice and balanced. No one's fallen over yet, so we'll stay where we are. And slowly moving to the other side. So being nice and slow in our movements. Always start well and try to finish well. Up we go. Slowly hinging over, so gradually tipping, gradually making this more challenging as we go along. And slowly bringing that foot to the floor. Okay, we're going to come to the ground now. Child's pose to up dog. So working through the hips, upper back, or middle back. So hinging back over our heels, coming forward, allowing the hips to drop, lift the chin up, look in front, tuck the chin, slowly hinge back. So nice and slowly in our movements. Nice long arms as we go. So using some of the stuff we do on Sundays in our Body Works class to help us warm up for today's Body Effects class. Really is a hybrid class, this one. Bit of everything in it. Drop those shoulders down as well. Couple more. So we're coming to our seated position. So our 90-90 seated position. And sitting on our backside. So our 90-90 seated position, where that knees out to the side and foot behind us. And we're going to fold. So this knee fold, 90-90 knee fold over and back. Okay, so we're just working these knees over like so, side to side. You put your hands behind you if you need some support through that back in order to get these feet over. Try to keep your bottom on the floor as you do so. Just working these hips side to side. Couple more. As we all work our way across the floor towards the exit door. One more. And resting it there. back to our hands and knees. So working warm out through the back, shoulders, shoulder drops. Switching sides, we just knees are locked to the floor, so we're rotating through the middle, lower back, thoracics, just trying to create a nice little twist through the spine. Nice and slowly. Exhale as we come down. Breathe in at the top. Once more inside. And come to a stop in the middle. Tuck those toes, coming up nice and tall. So knees, ankles, coming down into a sumo squat. So hold this squat down and just go side to side and a nice low lunge, just a gentle stretch inside the thigh. Stick your bum back over that heel. And lift the foot up if you like. It's going to help stretch the back of that leg a little bit more. Patella tweaking over here. Pop again, there it goes. Come to the middle, just some nice steady, down and up, so up nice and tall, down we go. Two more. And up nice and tall, and rest. If you want to wet your whistle, i.e. take some water, now it's time. I'll look for my timer. Whoop, over here. Here we go. Alrighty. Okay. So, Tabata start off. Body weights. Lunges. And the similar position we were doing the hinge. So I sit back to push up we'll be doing. So sit back, push up, instead of sit back to upward dog. Alright. Working through the abs in that one to hold our hips nice and straight. And then we've got a lateral step. Okay. It's a little bit of cardio in that one. But anyway, the sit back to push up looks like this one. So same as we were doing just in the warm up, just sitting back, but then when we come here, we're just going to push up instead of dropping the hips to the floor. We're dropping a whole torso down, so our abs are on there, holding our hips nice and straight. So in line with our shoulders and our knees, down, nose to floor, back up, hinge. Just trying to make that nice and fluid for 20 seconds, okay. Alright, so starting up tall, front lunge, left leg, going backwards and forwards. So it's a step forward, step back in the lunge. Here we go. And let's go. Lunge forward, lunge back. So, things to think about, keep the feet straight. Release the heel at the back and at the back, whichever way we're lunging. Main thing is keep the feet in line. Okay, coming to the floor for our sit back push-ups. Here we go. Sit back. Down to the chest and nose to the floor at the same time, press back up. Try to get it nice and smooth. Up on our feet once again. Left leg this time, steps forward and steps back. Remember, try to keep these feet straight. Press through the heel on the way back. Press through the toes on the way forward. Stay nice and tall. We're going to go lateral. We're going to step, step, step nice and wide. Okay, here we go. We can bring those arms in if you like. Arms go down as we step, up as we come tall. Nice and wide. Good stuff. Right leg, this time step forward and back. It's doing the moving. Right now standing with our left leg stationary. So we step forward and step back. Forward and back. So the intensity is just how far we're going out. The difference is number of reps, of course, as to energy burn. Okay, down we come. Push up, squeeze back. Hinge over, down to push up and back. Just trying to keep it nice and smooth. Okay, steady on our feet, up we get. Right leg stationary, left leg's moving. Step forward, step backwards. And our lateral steps with our little arm raise if you like to finish off. Okay, here we go. Nice and wide steps. Done skips. Alrighty, first one down. So body weight and band. You only need your band for the next one with yourself. Hold on to it, of course. Okay. La 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 in the band box. Alrighty. So, front arm raise, abdominal activity. Really working anterior from between hips, from the hips to the shoulders, okay, the chest and the abs in this front raise. We don't want to involve the back, so we don't want to be extending through the back in the lift. Band's going to be fairly tight, so yeah, be wary of just activating the abs and the chest and then slow to releasing that. Alright, don't go too far in this. Just pick up the pace in the reps. It's quite easy. Alright. And then we have side bridge, leg swings. Okay, so in a side bridge, some of us have been practicing our side bridges, so it's a good chance to do that. And then we're getting the leg off the floor at the same time. So we come up in the side bridge and swing forward and swing back. Swing forward the leg, swing it back. But try to keep the hips stable, not allowing it to swing with the leg. Keeping it over or fixed in position as we move forward and backwards. Okay, chest opener, nice easy one to get into again. Working those scaps. Like we were talking about the other day, keeping these shoulder blades and everything moving, everything fluid. It's going to stop us getting all those problems towards upper back and scaps and shoulders later on. And then we've got a side bridge swing on the other leg. Okay, so it doesn't matter. Well, we'll start with the right side down with the leg swings, okay? And then we'll go left side down, right, left. Alright, so starting with these up rows, we've got 30 seconds in each of these, so not 32, 30 seconds. There's the 4 exercises. We're going to go around twice. So that makes 12, 8. Not 12, 8. And we're going to say ourselves 10 seconds between to get reset. Alrighty? So we start with this front raise. Grab your bands in a nice little loop like so. Band coming out the bottom of the hands. Both feet in the middle of the band. And front raise. Here we go. Up nice and tall, shoulders back, abs on tight, and lift. So just a little pulse. So just pick up the pace. On and off, on and off. Feel the abs and the chest working that little lift. We don't want to be ripping this up. Just feel on and off. There's plenty for what we want. Don't make us dizzy if we do enough of them. Okay, and release that band. Okay, laying on that right side in our right side down bridge. Okay, we're going to swing that leg, top leg forward and backwards. Forward and backwards. So we've got a hamstring stretch as we pull forward, glutes working as we squeeze back in extension. Hip flexors to the front, glutes to the back. Halfway. Keep those hips stable. Don't let them swing. Beautiful. We don't have to go far. We can start on the knees if we like. Grab the band, about shoulder width apart, and we're going to squeeze these bands back and open the chest. Open the chest, squeeze the scaps together. Working quite high in these, so keep those shoulders down. Halfway there. Okay, left side down, leg swings. So take it slow, don't go hell for leather at this. We want to keep the back stable, okay? So up high, nice and high with the hips, and just take that leg forward and squeeze it back. Forward and back. The work is in keeping this hip nice and stationary in relationship to that knee and that elbow, okay? Without swinging these hips forward and backwards with the leg movement. 10 seconds. And then we've got our front raises. Just keep that leg up. Hip height. Okay. Grab those bands, grab the end of the bands. Up nice and tall. Pulse these bands. Shoulders back and go. So we don't want to be doing this. We want to be just squeezing up, squeezing down. Halfway, we can pick up the pace. Few seconds left. Okay. Right side down. Side bridge, leg swing. Keep those hips nice and stable. Don't let them swing with the hips, and away we go. Halfway. Alrighty. Top of their knees. Squeeze these bands open. Okay. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Feel them pull our arms back. If we sort of drag our arms down a little bit, we can involve those latissimus dorsi, the side there, just below arms around the back, nearly there. Beautiful, toss the band away. There we come, elbow, knee, drive the hip, forward and upwards, hold it there, leg up, hip height, and swing forward and backward. 10 seconds. And rest. All right. Cool. Well done. A bit of proprioception happening there, a bit of feedback going on. All right. Okay. Stick and band this time. Of course, we're involved in it too, a bit of body in this, but each exercise, each of these 4 exercises revolves around either the stick or the band. Ding ding. Okay. So movement with the stick, nice and steady. So we've got 30 seconds in this. So it's a little bit of time on one leg, hinging over. So we're hinging over, taking the stick to our foot, bringing it up the body, rotate the elbows around the stick like it's an axle. Okay, so there's a bit of proprioception here. We need to get the stick as it comes up. So we're hinging over, shoulders back, working depth. As we come up, we're going to bring this stick up the body. When it gets to here, we want to rotate the arms around like an axle and then press, okay? Then down, rotate, and then down again, and up 30 seconds. So, 2 reps in 30 seconds is excellent. 1 rep in 30 seconds is superb, all right? So the longer we spend in the movements, the more we'll get out of it, okay? All right? So there's that on each leg, but in between that, we're going to work an opposite band single leg. So if we're doing the first one, we'll be on our right leg, okay? Next one, we'll just grab the band, stand on the left foot on the band and work out to the right side, okay? So our left foot on the band, right foot on the stick at this point, and then we'll switch, okay? So again, 30 seconds in each, 10 seconds to get our whatever's going on sorted out, okay? So starting on our right leg, hinging over nice and steady. Feel the feet. So that's the proprioception, it's the feedback. Nice and steady, slowly draw that stick up the body, okay? Up the leg, up the chest, rotate at the shoulders and press overhead. Reach high. Coming down nice and steady. Rotate. Hinging over. We're doing really well. Should get 2 or 1.5 anyway. And rest. Okay, grab your band. Put your band under your left foot. Let's stand on our left leg. Right foot's off the floor and lift the band to the right. Okay, so again, working opposite legs in this. Slightly different in what we're achieving, but either way, we're really challenging the stability of our hips in this. Feedback from the feet. Nice and easy, nearly there. Beautiful. Grab your stick. Left leg this time. Shoulders back, remember. Just like a real deadlift. Foot up, left leg, hinging over. Take the stick down the leg to the feet, to the foot, sorry. Okay, even to the floor if you can, then slowly back up. Doesn't matter if you bend that knee, draw that stick up the chest. Rotate under the stick at the chest. Overhead. Press high, reach. Bring it back down. Rotate over the stick of the chest. Down we go. Woo-hoo. Well done, everybody. Nice. The longer we're in that move, the better. Okay, right leg's on the band. Stand on the right leg and lift to the side, laterally, so right out to the side. Really challenging this inner thigh, outer thigh, stability. Through the frontal plane. So the first exercise is obviously sagittal, working out front. This is frontal, working laterally to the side. So different planes of movement, different planes of stability. Nearly there. Beautiful work. Okay, back to the right leg. Hinging forward. Here we go. Left leg's off and down, nice and steady. Rotate those elbows, remember, get them over the top, then underneath. Definite movements. Bit twitchy. Awesome, okay. Left foot's on the band. Here we go. Different plane of movement to the side. Left foot's on the band, right foot's off the ground. What you do with this hand doesn't really matter, as long as it's not touching your body, okay? If it's touching your body, it's helping these. We don't want that. We want these to work on their own. Whoop. Whoop. See how good that band is, hey? Stop me from falling over. Nearly there. Yes! Alrighty. Stick. Left foot. Alrighty. This one and the band to go in this. Up tall, foot off and hinge. Here we go. Draw that stick up, rotate under and press. Changing this center of gravity, changing our length. In relationship to the hips. Few seconds to go. Get over, get over. Well done. Ooh, feel those feet and ankles work. Right foot's on the band. Lift into the left. And go. Alright. Doesn't matter what you do with that hand, you can salute. Faces. Just don't attach it to the body. We want this to work, okay? Nearly there. All right, nice. Good job. Oh, drop the drink. Okay. So hopefully you're feeling some warmth through the knees, the ankles, the hips, okay? A little bit in the buttocks. Through this like stability work through the joints. Alright, so we're tightening stuff up while we're doing this, okay? Makes it harder to move. Alright? Builds stronger joints. At least that's what happens when we start off and we're a bit wobbly. Joints tighten up. And as we progress, we get a little looser. Alright, so another Tabata. So once again, working side planks. We work the leg in the sagittal plane, like swinging it forward and backwards. This time we're lateral, so we're working it up and down. So in a side plank, right side down, lifting the leg up and down. Now I want you to work on relaxing the foot, and keeping the foot straight and not opening the foot up. I'll show you what I mean. Okay? So we press up high. So what we don't want to happen is this foot open up, open the hip up. We want it to keep square. Okay, we want to keep that square. We'll work right into here, okay? And you can do that by relaxing that foot. Okay? It's all floppy. You'll feel that bum bite on the bottom of the leg as well at the same time. So we've got that one, we've got a three-way lunge. So again, we're working legs. Three-way lunge starts at the back, back lunge, side lunge, front lunge, back lunge, side lunge, front lunge, okay? Working through those three, all right? Okay, it's a Tabata, so it's over quite quick. And we've got the other side, so we're working the same exercise, both sides, split with each exercise, okay? If you know what I mean. Here we go, starting down, right side down. Press up on that bridge, get those hips up and forward, and lift. Take the foot all the way to the floor, hand back up. Keep that foot forward, don't let it turn out. Okay, up we get. So standing on the leg we just lifted, so left foot's stable. Okay, so we lunge back, side, forward, back, side, and forward, okay? Coming down. That's one I should introduce to a 45-minute segment, I reckon. 45-second segment. Up we come, high, and lift, and lift. It's amazing how much different that feels when you keep that leg, that foot straight, that leg straight, and you go under the hip. We open it up, we just get a little bit more movement. Keeping it straight really limits that. Whew. Okay, off we come. Butt's burning. Short intervals. Okay, left leg's moving. Okay, back, side, front. Down we come. Right side down. And lift. Doesn't matter what you do with this hand. The knee and the shoulder, making sure things are happening underneath you. Alright. Slippery, yeah. We've got some good mats here, it's like ice skates. Okay, right leg's going backwards, sideways and forwards. Here we go. Back, side, over that knee. Forward. So the intensity is the distance you get out, 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 or the house is short and fast. You can do the same. Just get more in. And here we come. Left side down. Last one here. Press up, hips go forward and up, and go. Lift, lift, all the way to the floor, and lift. This abduction. It really starts to work the lower hip. Push it up. Okay. Last time. Three-way lunge, back, side, front. Left leg's doing the moving. And done. Good job, everybody. Nailed it. So, just stacking exercises together, switching them around a bit, different planes of movement again, just using slightly different body positions and things to effectively work similar parts of the body, hips, legs, stuff like that. Okay. Alright, so we're going to do a superset, or a giant set, sorry, we've just done supersets. So we're going to do every exercise, as usual, we're going to go through every exercise. If we've got time, yeah, 30 seconds each. Huh? 30 seconds each, that's for 12 exercises, 30 seconds each, once only. Alright, so that's only like 6 minutes.
It's fine.
It's not like we're running a marathon or anything. I've even got my assistant complaining, it's like, it's terrible. Yeah, you are allowed, yeah. That's like 12, 30, 10 seconds off, okay? Here we go. So we start with front to back lunge. So some of these are similar but different. We're just adding to some stuff as we go through here. We've got front to back lunge, right side, legs moving. Then we're in our push-up hinge thing, okay? That's a pretty technical word for it, push-up hinge thing. So our sit back to push up. All right, here we go. Front to back lunge, right leg's moving, forward and backwards. So stability in the standing leg, power in the moving leg, lifting us forward and backwards, propelling us as we go. 30 seconds of this. We had 20 seconds last time. Halfway. Sit back to push up, then we're up the other leg on that exercise. Okay. Take a breath in. Exhale, sit back and go. 30 seconds. Focus on the movement. Keep it fluid. Okay, up we come. Left leg's moving. Right leg's doing the work. Here we go. Trying to keep those feet straight. We're moving in a straight line. Put a lateral step with arms next. So we're going stepping out, step in, arms up, step out, arms down, arms up. Here we go. So you can tap the floor with that foot if you like, or you can keep it off the ground. It's up to you. That's the intensity, how you vary it. Halfway. Okay. Bend. Grab your band. Here we go. Front raise. And go. Sorry, it's a bit slow on that. Pulse out. Down, right side down bridge, leg swing is next. Okay. hips forward and upwards, leg swing forward and backwards. Try to keep that leg hip height as we go. Nice straight lines we're working tonight. Some of them at least. Okay, on our knees. Chest opens. So if you want to work some more, just come down. Hero pose. Squeeze. Stretch out those feet. Shins while we're doing this stuff. Okay, left side down. Up top leg at hip height. Okay, squeeze it up high. Get that leg up, forward and backwards. Keep that leg, that heel at hip height. And keep that hip stable. Don't let it move forward or backwards with that leg, okay? You may want to work the opposites, go back as you bring it forward, but I want to just hold it stable, okay? Nearly there. Okay. Okay, up we come. Get that stick. Right leg, here we go. Hinging over, so non-stop now. Starting to feel the effects of those movements through the hip. That's strength work. We're breathing. It's all starting to play its toll. Steering this aeroplane. Okay, left side. Bend under the left foot. Pull it up to the right. And go. Ten seconds. Other side, stick hinge. Hope it goes better than the last one. So far, so good. Rush that last one a little. Okay, bend under the right foot. To finish, here we go. Up tall and out to the side. Everyone okay? Nice job, everybody. Alright. I've got some shoulders in that. Must have been those side planks, I reckon. Anyway, good job. So lots of hip movements. We didn't hit it because we left those in the Tabata at the end, but working lateral and front front to back sagittally, but also some lateral movements in that front side, propel ourselves forward, backwards, out to the side. So combining some of that movement. So working in our frontal plane, which is this one that cuts in half this way, laterally, and sagittal plane forwards and backwards. Not that you guys know an awful lot about that, but that's how we split things up, and it allows us to really make these exercises work for you, either sideways or forwards, because that's where the stability counts. And then when we look at the stick itself, we're working through all of those. The hips going around and around in circles. So really building on that too. And it's this thing called proprioception, the feedback we get from the body telling us where we are in space that helps us stabilise. So awesome stuff. Let's have a little stretch, cool down, then come to the mat. Alrighty. Up on one leg, on one knee, sorry, foot out to the side. Okay, so we're going to do our little sit back hinge. So as we sit back, just want to feel a nice gentle stretch in the inner thigh there. So make sure the hip is straight over the top of the knee. Okay, and we're pushing that back, that buttock towards that heel. Okay, it's going to leave the foot out in front of the hip. And as we come forward, it's going to be in alignment. As we sit tall, we'll feel that stretch run around the inside of that thigh. Okay, a couple more. Once more. And switch sides. Okay, so we start off with a nice straight line. Knee, hip and shoulder, straight line. Take a breath in and exhale. Sit back. Hinge forward. So, if we're going to use that leg to start hinging us up, we're going to feel something different in here. We're really trying to relax this leg, this hip, make this leg do the work in this, okay? Relax that leg out. If we're going to start to load that up, we're going to feel something completely different. We're going to feel the inside, the bottom of that knee there, all sorts of stuff happening. Two more. Alright, come to the floor now, 90-90. So, 90-90 sit. So, we've been sitting like that, so let's just spread these knees apart a little bit. To really get them, try working a 90-90. Okay, let's lean over that front foot. Slowly back up. So if you think about the upper leg, it's like inwardly rotating. So we've already got some rotation from there to there happening, and then we're just increasing that as we come forward. Let's flip to the other side. Start there, open these feet up as far as we can. Okay, and hinging towards that foot. Ooh. This one's a bit different. La la la. Slowly back up. Okay, so all these different movements through those lunges we were doing are working these rotators. Okay, so out in front this time, forward, just working a forward hamstring stretch. Okay, so reaching out over the top of those feet. Magically, like luring yourself to the wall like that. You know, Harry Potter stuff. Okay, take those arms back. Right, let's fold the left knee under, like so. Alright, going to press that knee in the floor and stretch. It's a bit of PNF work. Stretch the inner thigh. Okay, so we're applying weight and tension to the muscles we want to stretch with that, which are in here, okay? PNF, here we go. Really good stretch. Slowly down. Switch sides. Stay, up we go. And slowly down. Alright, bending the knees. Just working our backside towards those heels, okay? Working these knees. So the hamstrings onto the calves. And then slowly away. Move it forward. And back. Forward. And back. Couple more. Bottom to the floor. Laying calf, quad stretch. Okay, so laying down as flat as we can get. Okay, heel up, squeeze the knees together, take the hip back. So remember, we're losing tension here. We want to get rid of that tension to start with. Breathe it away. Get that knee back, and then you can start applying the tension again. So we can't stretch a tight muscle. We need to relax it in order to get it long. Otherwise, it's just not going to lengthen for us. Okay. Not in this stretch. In an active stretch, it's a little different, like we did a second ago. But this is like a passive stretch. So this one you can work up higher into the hip flexor region, okay? Nice and steady. And release. Okay, up on our elbow, figure 4 stretch. Ease that back. So don't resist. Let that go. As you do that, don't let the hip roll either. Try to keep the hips stacked. Okay, roll to the other side. Right on that side, quad stretch. Once you've got your heel there, squeeze those knees together. Again, depending on the level we're at, will depend on what we feel and how far we take this. If we've got tight quads, we're going to be feeling the quads. If they're loose and we've got the hip flexor area problematic, we're going to feel their stretches up higher in the leg. Okay. Okay, slowly relax. That stretch, come up on her elbow, figure 4 stretch. Don't resist the push, but we want to keep these hips stacked. We don't want it to go back with it. Okay. Okay, tomorrow night will be a bit of biff. bit of boxing. So hope to see you there. Hope to see you there. Take care. Ooh, there you go. I'm a poet and I didn't know it.